Hey guys, Open Up here. Going to be doing a reaction to Tigerzord versus Gundam Epyon. Death Battle. Had to take off my glasses because the glare. But yeah, this definitely looks like it's going to be a long one, close to 20 minutes. So I guess we just get into it. 3, 2, and 1. Gunk in my eye. Lousy mornings.
Evil. It has many faces, and sometimes even a good-natured soul may become its unknowing pawn.
Oh, did you say something? I couldn't hear you over giant fighting robots! Seriously, what's cooler than giant robots?
I've actually only seen 2
nothing.
episodes of Gundam
The
Wings,
White
and that was it.
Tigerzord, the 6th Thunderzord.
And
1 episode.
Epyon, the 6th Gundam. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
Shocker,
weapons,
an anime
armor,
fan
and
like me
skills
has
to find
never
out who would
actually
win
seen
a
Gundam Wing.
death battle. Behold the Thunderzords, mighty bestial vehicles with a power and a force like you've never seen before.
I really
Unless you
love
live
that
in Japan,
type of
and that shit's everywhere.
The
Power
Thunderzords are
Rangers.
piloted by the mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
But
5
after the
overbearing upper
remakes,
emotional
or the
heroes.
newer ones, it
Teenagers.
became shittier and
For over
shittier.
a year, these 5 heroes defended the Earth from the evil Rita Repulsa and her cronies.
But when her boss, Lord Zed, showed up and started beating some serious Ranger ass, the team knew they needed some help.
Thus, a giant floating head in a tube and his robot buddy set to work building a new Ranger with a new Zord.
I present to you the White Ranger.
Tigerzord!
The White Tigerzord is a gigantic weaponized robo-kitty. While cats are clearly inferior to
I haven't
dogs,
seen
I
this
might make
show
an
since I was
exception for this
very
one and
little.
take it home.
Well,
Might
considering
was-
after it transforms to warrior mode, the Tigerzord
8
weighs
maybe?
150
I don't
tons
know, it's been
and
a while.
stands nearly 15 floors tall. I don't think you'll find one in a pet shop window.
Maybe
And
90,
it's a Transformer!
92, 93, I don't know.
Awesome.
The White Tigerzord is powered by the, quote, white light of goodness, as is its pilot, the heroic leader of the team, Tommy Oliver, the White Ranger.
He wasn't always in charge, though. His original powers came from the screeching, migraine-ridden she-witch Rita. Naturally, it was a trick, and those powers came packaged with a curse that turned him evil.
Luckily, Rita doesn't logic much, so the Rangers reverse the spell by destroying a completely unrelated object.
Okay.
Tommy wields Saba, a talking saber that shoots lasers and remote
I actually
controls
used to
the
have that toy.
Tigerzord.
Hey, I thought you knew what you were doing.
I do.
Yeah, you sure could have fooled me.
And is also uniquely multilingual.
That's right. None of you speaks bird. Take me over to the cages. Squawk, squawk, tweet, squawk, tweet.
Everyone that just watched that is now dumber. Bad.
In battle, the Tigerzord's tail doubles as a golden tiger sword.
Which can light itself on fire. I assume by sparking a robo-fart of some sort. Gee whiz, I can science too. Anyway, the Tigerzord knocks foes off their feet with sonic blasts, temporarily
Cool.
increases agility with hyperspeed, and shoots fireballs from its chest mouth thing.
White Tiger Thunderbolt, armed and ready.
Don't you mean Pikachu? Thunderbolt.
The Tigerzord's greatest asset, however, is its ability to mimic the movements of its pilot.
Cool.
So it's important to determine how superhuman the White Ranger is. But he doesn't have many measurable feats. Fortunately, all Ranger powers are derived from the same morphing grid, a galaxy-spanning energy field which balances all life.
So, the Force.
Yeah, pretty much. This means
It sounds
all
like a
Rangers
helicopter
have
out there.
comparable powers that we can use to measure Tommy's potential.
SPD Green Ranger Bridge Carson once lifted and threw a 2-ton car at this poor girl, who he guessed was a demon. Luckily, he was right, and a PR catastrophe was avoided.
The average man can squat
Never-
lift about 100
I don't remember any of the
pounds,
episodes. It's
so
been
this
so
feat
long.
makes Power Rangers at least 32 times stronger.
Oh, that was most impressive.
And we know
I actually
Rangers
haven't
also
seen the
receive a
newer
speed
movie
boost,
yet.
So it's reasonable to believe that a Morph
Last time I
Ranger's
tried
reaction
renting
speed
it,
is
someone
in the ballpark
scratched the
of
goddamn
32
CD,
times
so
faster than the
yeah,
average person.
fun.
Thus, the White Ranger can actually react to attacks in about 6 milliseconds. To compare, in the same given time, a bullet fired from a gun would have only traveled about 9 feet. As the Tigerzord mimics the White Ranger in real time, it must be capable of the same speeds.
I bet he could totally do that knife finger stabby game. Actually, Wiz, put your hand on the table.
No, not after last time. That poor intern.
I told him not to move.
Anyway, like that intern, the Tigerzord
Never play
can't
that game,
always
it looks
cut
too
on its
dangerous.
own.
When that happens, Tommy's friends usually come in to save his ass. But even though they won't be able to help him today, Tommy can still call upon his secret weapon.
Each Power Ranger has his or her individual Zord, which only they can pilot. However, there have been numerous instances when a Ranger has called upon other Zords. So, Tommy can call upon the Lion, Griffin, Unicorn, and Phoenix Thunderzords to create the Mega Tigerzord.
The Mega Tigerzord is a massive monster of a mech. It's got an energy shield, an energy ball attack, and a wicked dropkick. Oh, and its finishing move is literally lighting a giant robo-bird on fire and shooting it through everyone in its path. Obviously, the Mega Tigerzord has never lost a match.
The Mega Tigerzord is so powerful, it's even had that finisher move reflected back at it, survived, and all it did was fall over and look surprised.
But it's not all firebirds and rainbows. Enough damage can overload the Tigerzord's connection to the Morphin Grid and annihilate it. But don't get me wrong, this is one ass-kicking, mighty Morphin,
I'm not sure who to vote for,
flame-sorting
so I don't know what the
power
other
game.
one is yet.
Meow.
Saba, are you ready, pal?
White Ranger, I'm ready when you are.
All right, Tigerzord, power up!
In the year 195 AC, yes AC, Earth and its space colonies were on the brink of
After
civil
Christ
war.
or what?
Chaos had erupted, governments shattered from within. The only constant were 5 freedom-fighting mobile suits called Gundams.
As I said, I've never...
Piloted by a bunch of kids
I've only
who have
seen
no
one, though.
idea how to have fun. Seriously, get laid or something.
Intrigued, the disgraced Commander Trey's Kushranada set about creating his own
Reminds me of
Gundam.
Evangelion, but that's so fucked up.
No, for Zex.
This is getting really confusing.
Try and keep up. Trey's hoped this new non-sexual fighting machine would finally answer the meaning of life and death.
Points a
Hey,
fucking
Bird.
gun out if he doesn't
No.
give two shits.
I have a guide here that will show you how to live from now on.
Really? You're gonna give someone who
And
threatened
so
your life
the Gundam Epyon
Gundam,
was
really?
born.
Do you think you've built a god or something? Maybe I do.
Epyon is a fierce force of metal and badassery. Like all Gundams, it's armored with Gundanium.
Yet another stupidly named fictional metal that happens to be many times stronger and lighter than titanium.
Standing 57 feet tall and weighing just under 10 tons, Epyon is actually quite a bit smaller than your average Japanese giant robot.
But for what it lacks in size, Epyon compensates with incredible speed. With a max propulsion of nearly 200,000 pounds, Epyon can fly over 250 miles per hour.
But manning a Gundam at that speed is rough and can kill a pilot who hasn't been trained.
Epyon's pilot is the legendary warrior and Trey's closest friend, Zex Marquis, the Lightning Count. Commander of the Oz Special Forces, valedictorian of a prestigious military academy, and sole pilot of the unstable Gundam prototype.
How does the Wizard of Oz come into this now? Anime seriously confuses me. Well, regardless, Zex is a true warrior.
Not really sure what to say
look,
because
an
I'm not
echo.
really...
Despite this, he could not handle the
Seen any of
politics
this.
of war. After Trey staged a coup which spiraled out of control, Zex stumbled through the ensuing chaos like a lost pup, always ending up fighting for the wrong cause by complete accident. Whoops.
I don't understand.
This mask reminds me of
Still
Berserk.
spineless.
I've only seen one
I have an awesome
season,
giant
or
Gundam that everyone needs to
episode,
do awesome
whatever.
stuff. Poor me.
But plot twist, Zex has been hiding a secret identity. He is, in fact, Miliardo Peacecraft, the
Okay.
long-lost heir to the throne of the pacifist Sank Kingdom. Yes, the peace crafts literally craft peace.
At first, the only one who knew Zex's true identity was his slap-happy admirer, Noin. You'd think a cheerful girlfriend who doesn't have blood on her hands would help Zex lighten up a bit, but...
Do they bone?
Getting to the finish or party will hurt.
But my soldiers aren't ever gonna be killed in battle.
Well...
Damn. He won't be
Is that
happy
irony?
for a while.
I don't know what the word is.
Despite being a backstabbing, coup-staging terrorist, Treize Khushrenada apparently has some high sense of honor, and this is reflected in Epyon's arsenal.
Aside from 2 tiny Vulcan guns, Epyon was designed as a dueling suit and lacks effective long-range weaponry. But that's okay, cause check out this sword!
I'll put my bet on
The sword is connected directly to Epyon's power source, which means its size and power can be increased on the fly. Epyon also has a durable shield, which
The Power
uses
Ranger
a chain whip called the Heat Rod that can be superheated to slice through armor.
But its greatest and most risky weapon is its onboard computer, the Epyon system, a modified zoning and emotional range omitted system. This directly links with the pilot's brain and aids him by constantly predicting outcomes and strategies in mid-battle. And unlike other Zero systems, this modified version shows Zex his opponent's face as he's murdering them.
Oh, that's right, for the nightmares.
It gets worse.
Wow.
The Epyon system relies on Zex ignoring all distractions, including his own drive to win. It predicts every possible outcome of the battle at hand and shares them with him.
OP
These
much?
include the outcomes where he loses, which take the forms of hallucinations. If Zex can't separate fact from fiction, these hallucinations may become reality.
But despite the danger, it's totally worth getting into Epyon's pilot seat, because this giant robot is a born winner. It's capable of holding off 4 other Gundams at once, survived the heart of an exploding space station, and destroyed another giant space station with a single awesome sword slice.
Damn.
Ha! Gundam powers, away!
Of course, Epyon does have
I
his
still
fair
made my
share of
choice.
weaknesses, and even though Zex eventually overcame his turn to the dark side, nearly sacrificing his life for the greater good in the process, he never did quite become that perfect soldier he always wanted to be.
But good news, he did eventually get in Noin's pants.
Just watch me, I'm gonna live right to the bitter end. I'll live the hard life of a warrior.
All right, the combatants are
Yeah, I go for
Let's
the
end
Zoid.
this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death
Gotta shoot
battle!
my little bit of a mustache.
Robo style!
Keep getting hair in my mouth. Another
Alright, Saba.
computer
Time
animation.
for a weekly
Or a
test
small.
run. Excellent.
2D.
Let's test the weapon systems. Just make sure the safety systems are on. Safety systems activated.
Dumbass.
That will probably dissipate, right?
The frame is crashing to the ground, not quite to the mooring mast. Oh, the humanity and all the passengers screaming around here. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, there's a dog having sex with a woman. Oh, I know I said, oh, the humanity before, but seriously, oh, the humanity even more right now. I mean, come on.
Zex, what are you doing down there?
Hello, Noin. Just brooding over how I nearly destroyed these.
She's gonna die, isn't
That
she?
again?
Or get hit.
You've gotta lighten up, you grump. Well, how about we do that thing you're always asking about? You know, the one that rhymes with your name.
What? Really?
Of course. I think it's finally time.
Cock block!
Eventually. I think I'll drive.
Yeah, now you pissed him off. Because you just permanently cock blocked her. Him.
Warning! Bogey approaching fast! 200 meters! Must be one of Zets. 0 meters! Huh?
I'll break your face! Alright, let's everybody just calm the fuck down.
Is it just me, or do Zed's goons keep getting smaller and angrier?
Warning!
Whoa, he's quick for a little guy.
Stop messing around and start defending!
Right, time for action. White Tiger, Saba! Alright, Saba, I want the Tigerzord to follow my every move. Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
You may be skilled, but you're too slow for Epyon.
How's this? Hyperspeed! Time to stamp out some evil!
He's gonna dodge. Oh, yeah. Or that too.
What are you playing hard to get? Alright then. Go long! White Tiger Thunderbolt!
The Epyon system indicates that you've shown your full arsenal.
Kinda hard to hit a small target.
You're finished. What? What's that?
We're seeing his death. What is real, what is not.
Quick, Tommy! There's circle on his chest! It must be a weak spot!
Right.
Don't get cocky.
What? He didn't explode?
Well, this defies all logic.
We're grounded.
Tommy, call the Zords!
You got it.
That's unfair.
Power now.
Should be a one team, not or one guy. Now that's unfair.
Oh shit.
I still consider it unfair.
No, not like this.
Yep, you're fucked.
Here it comes. Routing all power to thrusters. And now to the beam saber. Or no! No! Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. Well, fuck, that's 3 times I was wrong.
Oh, my childhood.
This was a surprisingly close call. At first glance, the Tigerzord towers over Epyon and is fast enough to keep up with it. Yet, Epyon destroyed Barge, a 26,000-foot-long space fortress with one sword swing. Just one. There's no doubt that a few swings like that were enough to overload Tigerzord's connection to the morphing grid.
I mean, this goofy-looking skeleton dude did it, so I imagine a giant laser sword wielded by a devil robot could do it too.
Also, Zex is a far more experienced and properly trained warrior, unlike Tommy, who was drafted in the middle of high school. But the Tigerzord wasn't helpless. Its megaform even duped the Epyon system for a moment. But unfortunately for our favorite White Ranger, Epyon is an ever-evolving dueling machine.
Stupid future-predicting robot, and it's really fucking sweet sword. Gun damn it!
The winner is the Gundam Epyon.
I keep choosing the wrong ones.
Next time on Death Battle.
Snake Eyes and
Don't go anywhere, 'cause
other
this is
dude.
important. You want more ass kicking? Our animators really like making guys fight each other, so they've created their own show, 1 Minute Melee.
But unlike us, they don't do all this time-consuming, soul-crushing research. They just do it because it's fun.
And who doesn't want to watch cool characters kicking ass just for the sake of kicking ass? Click the annotation and check out the first episode and support our animators.
And keep an eye for more 1 Minute Melee every other Monday and a Death Battle update every single Friday.
The results of 1 Minute Melee are not associated with Death Battle. Wiz and Boomstick are not responsible for the outcome of a fight. So please don't send them any bitchy complaints via email, text, Facebook, or any other form of communication whatsoever on this planet. Enjoy the show.
And just scroll down to see how you can win the last
remains
of the White
use it up
Ranger.
because some of you guys get mad at me for
Signed
not
by Boomstick and yours truly. Thank
going
you
all the way.
for watching.
Giggity.
Good effects.
There we go. Okay, Pops, good. So yeah, that was my reaction. God damn, I keep choosing the wrong frickin' guys. Yeah, it's like the third time, I think. Yeah, each person I choose are constantly dying. Not really good at this. Yeah, love that whole son of a bitch part. But yeah, hope you guys liked the reaction, and have a nice day.